Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Surviving Mars. So let's take a look. And we have finally built our first dome and we have already placed a couple of buildings in it. We have the living complex, the diner, the nursery, the infirmary, and one grocery. We would also require a hydroponic farm, or rather a farm, a normal farm. And we would also require, I would go for the outside ranch. I love the outside ranch. So the outside ranch is probably one of the best methods to gain food, but for now I think we're going to go with the farm. Oh, we already have a farm here. I don't require you then. Let's take a look. What else do we need? We don't need a playground yet. We don't have the necessary items for an art store. A space bar is a good idea, but I don't think we require it immediately. So I will just simply turn it off, and we don't need an amphitheater yet either. I would take decorations. I'll make a decoration like to alley. That, and that leads to a fountain in the center. And yeah, I think that'll do.
Research complete.
Nice. We recently got hygiene. I think we're going to just wait. Let's take a look. It requires polymers, which we don't have that many. So we're gonna just resume this one. Let's get that built. We can send our rocket home. Let's take a look though. Is there anything that only requires drones to unlock? No, it looks like almost every single thing requires people. So sadly we can't do anything with this rocket, so I think we can just send it back to Earth. Pretty good. Let's increase the speed, and we can see that rocket slowly launch off Mars. Okay, so it's producing 2 water per turn. This is having full water. Let's get one more water tower, like right there. Yeah, it all looks pretty good actually. Let's also get one more oxygen tank. And yeah, it's going to be time to take a look at our first founders. We need to get a passenger rocket next, and we're going to go to the filters and filter out all the flaws. We're going to go through the filters again, and we're going to not have any middle-aged people. So we now have young people, and there are a couple more things we need to do. I totally forgot about the research center that we could require, because that is also something very important. So we're gonna disable. Oh, we're gonna disable you, and we're gonna get one research tower. Where is it? Here, research labs. We're gonna obviously require more power, so we're gonna turn you off. Oh yeah, we have to do something about the power situation too. So there are quite a few things we need to do. We have to get more power. can see like this huge flux. We get like 41 power right now, and not enough power during the night. Wind farms are actually the way to go. You would probably not want a rocket there, because one rocket kind of fills over here. It's also a pretty good idea to have a bunch of wind farms there. I don't want to use up space, but there should be enough space for one. Yeah, build one inside it. The reason I'm building it inside and not outside is because it should last longer inside, and you can build these Stirling generators inside it, and it requires less maintenance cost. Let's so that's about 20 power. Let's see how that holds up. We would also require more power accumulators, and I think it's time that we start building a bunch of solar panels. Let's take a look at our machine parts. So I think we can make a 4 wind farms. Yeah, let's make 4 wind farms over here. Yeah.
Sector scanned.
Okay, that's pretty good. And we are moving at max speed. I'm not using any mods. Let's go back to our rocket. Let's look at our filters. Specialization, I think we would require botanist and engineer. We don't actually require that many. We require botanists, geologists, and scientists. And we don't really require engineers, officers. Non-specialized workforce, that's optional. We do require 1 medic and 0 students. Okay, so here we go. Now let's take a look at it. So we have this guy. Okay, vegans are fine because most of the it'll be a plant-based diet, especially in the beginning. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Let's take a look. Is there also any perks? Like, do we have a genius? We don't have a genius. Oh well. Yeah, I think this is pretty good though. Let's launch. And that's our first founder. So we got the founder's rocket on their way, and we still haven't built the rare metal extractor. So I think we'll do that now. We will connect that using a cable like so. Oh, wait. Let's actually build it over here. Yeah, because that is a much better source. We are using metals. Machine parts, my bad. Yeah. Definitely want to set up a new base somewhere here in the near future. Are you still driving? Yep, you're still collecting stuff. Meteors are still pouring down. Okay, things are looking pretty good actually. We have all of these wind farms, wind turbines, solar panels. Hopefully we have enough electricity and power to do everything. Okay, and we're going to land our first passengers in about Sol 19, I guess. Quite late in the game. I would usually get it by 11, but I
Sector
think
scanned.
what happened was our polymer supply was too less, and we didn't have a transport. So that's probably one reason why our whole thing got delayed. Okay. We also have the command center, but that'll help us track the power usage. We can actually take a look at graphs and power. We can see how much the power produced and the power demanded. So we are like right now producing twice as much power as demanded, but most of that power becomes offline during night. And here we go. This is our rocket with the first humans. Very cool.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
You can see the first founders jumping off the rocket and landing on Mars.
New colonists have arrived.
Nice. Probably make it a little bit more faster. And you
Crop
can,
failure reported.
yeah. I know there will not be any crops. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I think wheat is okay for now. Probably go as a cycle of wheat and soybeans.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Very cool. We do want this to be higher priority, and we do not require two of them. Let's increase the priority there. Okay. Okay. So now you've started. We have got our first colonists, and our rocket is ready to go. I think we'll send it on a mission. Unknown is not a great one. Breakthrough is interesting, but it requires too many. We don't have 4 medics. That's the only one which we can go for without a risk. Well,
Sector scanned.
let's just continue to explore these sectors. Okay. We're not going to launch our rocket immediately. Probably get some rare metals and then launch it. Let's get a rare metals depot and place that over here. Probably closer to the rocket is also not a bad idea, because that is where we are going to primarily export rare metals. Okay, let's go on speed 4. Okay, good. Our power seems to be holding. Okay, our comfort level is a little low, but that might be because they just came from Earth, so it'll take some time. Hopefully, this is giving 50 comfort rather than the regular 40, so that's pretty good. We have the hanging gardens, but I don't want to use it yet. It requires a lot of water, which we could have, but I don't want to use up all our water immediately. Probably want a very stable base in the beginning rather than a comfortable base. Yeah, this is going to take a while.
Sector scanned.
Oh, you can come research that. What are we researching currently? Low G drive. Okay, that's actually not a bad one. More applicants, also a very good one, but we don't really require it. I think it's time we research 8 techs just for the sake of researching them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have to research these 3 techs. That is not really necessary. Discover 6 new logs construction. Probably this is more important than that. Okay. Anything that gives us more money is a really good one. I mean, anything that gives us research money is a pretty good one early game. Gaming, drinking, shopping. Shopping? Don't you provide shopping? Yeah, food and shopping. Yeah, gaming buildings, sorry. There can't be any gamers. The problem with gaming buildings is it requires electronics, and we are trying to use less machine parts. Electronics is another whole story. Okay, so this is pretty good. What I really like to do is keep one dome, as the first dome is always going to be having everything in one dome. That's basically what it is. The second dome that I usually keep is a primarily food producing dome, which concentrates on only food production, and one another dome as only metals production, like that. That is something which I really like to do. We have 300 metals over here, so come over here.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Created transport here and collect all and deposit it here. Superior cables. Right, we produced food for the first time. Let us only keep it as soybeans to increase this soil quality to 100, and then we'll produce a lot more wheat. Yeah, it is pretty dark here. I remember the maps usually being more brighter, but interesting that it's like very dark. Is it because we are in the crater? At least our metal production is pretty high. Not from mining, but always good to have a lot of metals.
Sector scanned.
Once our food is done, I think we'll send them on a mission. That is this one. It only takes about 12 hours, and right now we have zero food. Why do we have zero food? Yeah, we might need a resupply soon for food, because oh no, we have stored food. Why does it say we have zero food? Oh, is it because it is kept inside the place, so that's why it's not being counted? Okay. Like, there's this huge Stirling generator in the middle of a hospital and a nursery behind the diner. I don't know, something sounds fishy about that. Never seen a Stirling generator this clean though. Well, it is still getting maintenance, but it's clean. I mean, I have done it before, but usually just do it because it looks nice, that's all.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Nice. Giant crops is also a pretty good one. All of them are good. The thing is, we don't have enough research. I want you to take five electronics and five metals. And I want you to come here, you and you to come here. Okay, good. And build multiple scans. What's them called? Sensor towers. I want to have like 13 sensor towers a game in total, like just here. Okay.
Sector scanned.
You come here and you come here.
Sector scanned.
Oh, two new anomalies. I will scan, get to you. What's this? Crawly meteors.
Anomaly found. Sector scanned.
The anomaly turned out to be one of the most well-preserved asteroid
Oh my.
impacts in our area. No geologist could ever put a price on it.
Okay, that's actually really good.
Research complete.
That's really, really good. I wasn't expecting that much. I think probably you should have gone for the sterling. I do think, though, that we have to go for terraforming to get that extra boost. So yeah, let's do all of those. Yeah, and finally, this is probably the last sensor tower we'll build in a while. Probably one more here, just to get that boost. Yeah, all of those are inaccessible and it takes a long time to scan. Oh,
Building a new home on an alien world, that takes guts, to say the least.
nice. That's the spirit. Okay, I think we can return back. Return back, and unload resources. Okay, so now we have a bunch more sensor towers, which is
Sector
pretty good.
scanned.
Now we can scan these things pretty fast. When that completes, we are going to send the crew on their mission.
Resources are low.
Yep, and now we have the machine parts deficit. When that is done, we're going to send the crew off to the mission in outer space. So yeah, we're making pretty good progress. Our power problem is solved. Our first colonists are here. We have started to mine rare metals already, and we have a pretty functioning base, even though their comfort level is a bit low. And we only have about 3 souls to go. Nice. We have produced food for the second time, and we will send you off to this mission. Send. So there you go. We're going to just unload all of the rare metals, and by the time we're back, they should have more. Nice. And there goes the rocket. Let's see what we get. We're going to get that one soon, and we're going to increase our research to 400 once we finish researching 8 terraforming techs. Out of those 8 techs, I believe we've already researched 2 of them. Like
Sector scanned.
originally. Yeah, and I will queue all of you up.
Breakthrough discovered.
Cryosleep. Okay, so we can bring more astronauts here. Not the greatest, breakthrough ever. We get to carry 20 more colonists. Would be pretty good if something, say, bad happens to the colony and almost everybody dies and we have to start over. I had to do that once. All the Martian pawns died due to a dust storm. Not really proud, but we were able to recover. Yeah, I think that's about all.
Sector scanned.
Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next video.